Jim Moody. He's on our side.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mitch Hank with this 15 News update. As the opening ceremonies continue in Barcelona, U.S. military action against Iraq is still a possibility. Today, President Bush met at Camp David with his top military advisors. They're discussing what the U.S. should do about Iraq's refusal to cooperate with United Nations weapons inspectors. White House spokesman Marlin Fitzwater says the president is considering his full range of options. The United States, France, and Great Britain say they are prepared to bomb Iraqi buildings that are believed to be housing weapons of mass destruction. While the president deals with foreign policy, his Democratic rival Bill Clinton is campaigning in the Pacific Northwest. The Arkansas governor is on a 20-hour whirlwind tour through Washington state, where he is calling on the federal government to spend more money on education and devise a national health care plan. Tonight, Clinton is scheduled to have a televised town meeting in Seattle. Washington is one of 10 states that went to Democrat Michael Dukakis in 1988. An Ohio man is dead following a head-on collision with a semi-truck on the interstate late last night. State Patrol says 27-year-old Kevin Bissell was driving the wrong way on the highway when he collided with the truck. Authorities say he died at University Hospital while undergoing surgery. Officials say Bissell had been drinking. The driver of the semi-truck escaped injury. The town of Madison police have extra patrols out to get motorists to buckle up. The past 3 months, officers have been going out on special patrols. Belts stand for Belt Enforcement Leads to Safety. It's a state-funded program designed specifically to enforce seatbelt use and other traffic laws, but it's not all just handing out tickets.
A part of this grant is designed to go to different businesses, such as American TV or even some of the car dealers, and promote seatbelt use as people are leaving, and we can put signs and stop signs below these private businesses to enforce that. So there is some education to it also.
McCarthy says the goal of the program is to have 70% of motorists to wear their seatbelts. Currently, there's about 50% compliance with the law. New census figures out show that household income for blacks in Wisconsin decreased dramatically over a 10-year period. A set of minority economic profiles released yesterday shows the median black income for Wisconsin fell from nearly $21,000 to just over $16,000. That's a 22% drop between the years 1980 and 1990. The Census Bureau says the income decrease was the worst of any state. And Gordy Young now joins us with an abbreviated weather report. Gordy?
Well, Mitch, it's a foggy night here in southern Wisconsin, and looks like the fog is going to continue to develop this night. Whereas taking a look at the national radar summary now, they've issued some severe thunderstorm watches stretching all the way from Kansas into Missouri, up to Iowa, and then more stormy weather in Illinois and into Indiana, all centered around two low-pressure systems along a front. In fact, there's showers and thunderstorms all along this front. Behind the front, though, a little bit milder weather is on the way for us, and it looks like, for a change, we're going to see a little bit of sunshine for tomorrow. In fact, that's what we're calling for as the high pressure starts to move in. Could be a few sprinkles and showers to the north of us. Let's take a look at the forecast summary here. Tonight, cloudy, foggy, 70% chance for a few light showers. Overnight low down to 65. Then for tomorrow, becoming partly sunny and a high of 78. Monday's outlook looks like this. Again, partly sunny and warm with a high of 82. That's the way it looks for now, Mitch.
Okay, Gordy, Craig Deshawn, I'll have a quick check on sports after this. Now here's Craig Deshawn with a quick check on sports.
Start out with baseball, Mitch. Brewers and White Sox, Game 3 of a 4-game series in County Stadium. Milwaukee hoping to do it to the Pale Hose one more time. It is taking 3 after losing the opener in a series. They did, of course, last weekend in Chicago, but there's no score right now in the 7th inning. There was American League action this afternoon. The Jays and A's. Can Oakland knock off first place Toronto again? Ron Darling takes one off his chest here. It's the 4th time this season Darling's gone at least to the 6th with a no-hitter. He blew it there, but the A's win anyway, 6-0. And justice prevails at the Chop Shop. Braves right fielder Dave Justice provides the only hit and only run as the Braves, only for the 13th time, win again in a row, 1-0 over Pittsburgh. The Packers have welcomed back most of the veterans listed on the 1992 roster today, meaning the whole team is now together in Green Bay for summer camp. Well, sort of. There are still 11 vets in the top 2 draft picks, including Jarrell Buckley, who all remained unsigned. And not bad if you consider a time and not so far past. Green Bay had some 20 players and a #1 quarterback missing from the start of camp. The first preseason game is just 2 weeks from tonight, Mitch. Can you believe football in the air already?
Okay, we'll go back to the Olympics now. We'll have more news at 11 o'clock. See you then.